You know what? Ever since I got good internet here, I'm gonna play this because it's a plucky tune. Let's use this for an intro. It's kind of burlesque. There we go. Are you guys in a happier mood? All right, I am economic Jesus Cappy today because I went down a rabbit hole so that you don't have to. And I'm blaming Tipping the Odds Vegas podcast, which I listen to regularly with Dr. Kevin and Mitch. I have the particular episode I'm talking about here linked below. So if you would kindly give them a subscribe. And they were talking about Las Vegas. That's what the podcast is all about Vegas. They said Burlesque Museum has closed. And that brain kicked in, remembering another venue that was a burlesque show that closed in a place I used to live. I won't mention where, but a place I used to live, we'd go to one venue, and adjacent to it was the burlesque venue. And me and the guys who were sitting at our venue, we get to know the people going, especially the doorman and everything. And they kept trying to give us free tickets. And I'll be perfectly honest. The reason we didn't go to the burlesque show is because we saw the women walking in who were the dancers before the show in preparation, and they were all fat and they all had tattoos. No other way to put it. There was not one, I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm trying to reintroduce truth and empiricism so that people don't waste their life savings trying to make shit go, like fat tattooed burlesque dancing shows. Not one woman would I fuck. Not a one. And I don't know who's in charge of these things, like if there's a straight guy in charge of them or what. But I remember when burlesque started, it was like the aughts, at least in the Twin Cities, like, oh, there's a burlesque show. And you're thinking like, oh, like the French girls, doing the Moulin Rouge thing. Yeah, that'd be cool. And then we went to one. I'm like, why are they all plus size and why do they all have tattoos? Oh, it must have been bad luck. And they say, oh, we're going to go. You want to go again? Well, is it the same people? Oh, no, I got a thing. I'm sorry. I got a thing. And I never really paid all that much attention to it, except in as so far that every time I heard burlesque or saw burlesque, it was always an overweight and you could not have an in shape tattooless woman doing it. Was always. And the event that we sat next to, where we saw a burlesque place go belly up, that was the closest I ever got to it. It's like, yeah, your women weren't attractive and they were mutilated with tattoos. There, full stop. And then I realized, you know what? It's not Occam's razor. What is never ascribed to malice? What could be ascribed to stupidity? It's not that one either. I guess the closest phrase that comes to it, the news isn't about what the news is about. No. The news isn't the news. The news is what the news is about. That is the news. And for whatever reason, I bet you if I went and looked at it, the burlesque shows are not to make money. They are an opportunity for the tattooed, overweight women to go and imagine that they're beautiful. Sorry how politically incorrect that is. I'm sorry. So if I were to continue on this theory, it would be like the coma money. It's always been my dream to run a restaurant. It's not your dream to run a profitable restaurant. It's always been your dream to run it's always been my dream to be a burlesque performer or a flappers gal or to be on the stage. It's not my dream to make the money. It's always been my dream to show you that it goes both ways, but not just focusing on the women here. Bro, I'm gonna be a baller, bro, and crash the entire housing market and throw us into a. I'm okay if a couple gals want to go have their dream and that one venue closes. You douchebag dudes, and that's who disproportionately caused the financial crisis. You threw the fucking global economy into recession and made millions of people poor. So in the grand scheme of things, I can forgive the desire for a venue, like a restaurant, to consume the entrepreneur's desire to live their dream and consume all their life savings. We're going to run a millennial burger bar with jars for drinking glasses. Oh my God. Lights without shades. He has a beard. OMG. But yeah, I don't know if you noticed the woke shit where they're trying to make every fat woman in video games try. It doesn't sell. It does not sell. And I'm not saying this because I'm trying to be a dick. I'm saying so you stop wasting your fucking money. So I looked and I ended up, did I find a world? So this is the article that they were talking about. Las Vegas Burlesque Hall of Fame Museum to close July 20th. This is just a Hall of Fame museum. That's not even a venue. The Burlesque Hall of Fame, the nonprofit organization devoted to the art and history of burlesque performance that has called Las Vegas home since 2006. So almost a 20-year run, is permanently closing its Arts District Museum space located in 1027 Main. And in May 5th Instagram post, the Burlesque Hall of Fame management claimed the financial headwinds caused by a reduced tourist visitation, recession fears, and current administration's cuts to museum funding. Oh, so you were living off the taxpayer. Fuck you. How's that? Could have been a wonderful museum, but fuck you. We didn't vote. Well, okay, we did vote as a community to give you our. I don't want my tax-paying money going there, but that's more of a political economic thing. The statement stresses that the museum is not going under. Its extensive collection of burlesque treasures will be protected. Its annual week. I think right now, I think our money should be probably spent on trade schools so we can build more housing. But that's just me. How you got almost 20 years of not a real job, right? Come on. Burlesque Museum. Come on. You should be thankful. You'd be sending thank you letters to the taxpayers of America. Thanks for creating a make-work job for us that was kind of fun and not really anything. Station the extensive collection will be protected. Its annual weekender fundraiser will continue and is now focused on a capital campaign to build the funds to reopen the museum when a more stable economic and political conditions emerge. Okay, so you can't make a go at it, charging, like maybe be a for-profit. I'm not saying you got there's no shareholders, but can you just not take taxpayer money? That's fine by me. I might even stop in. Depends how bored I am, but there's some people that did you need to get the taxpayers to fund your hobby? That's what it is. Continue reading. Oh, that was it. That was the entire article. So now, okay, so this was the museum, and then I remember the event where the venue closed down, and I'm just going to call it because you didn't have attractive women as your dancers. Sorry. Trying to save you people with future money. So I searched burlesque show closing or canceled. And it is now I know it's search bias, selection bias. I'm searching for closed things. But dude, there's a ton of closings and cancellations and all this. The first one, Anime Milwaukee. Is that like Oktoberfest, but for nerds? What? Here's the Anime Milwaukee. I'll just click on it if it pulls up. Due to safety concerns, the burlesque show for Anime Milwaukee 2025 has been canceled. This decision was made to prioritize the well-being of our performance staff and attending. Who's threatening burlesque people? We are currently working on alternative programming to take its place. Share updates soon. We're asking a lot of detail, but out of respect for those being harassed, the dozens of hours and messages the volunteer social media staff have been enduring Uh, Senior leadership is currently managing everything directly, the general physical and mental well-being of those affected. Did you get threats? That's not right. I mean, I'm critical of the burlesque industry, but you guys should have the right. That's horrible. In the same way we would with concern at the event, we need to respect people's privacy and addressing their concerns. As much time so planning, coordinating internally. So, what's to say that you're going to keep the entire event safe? Man, the world of the internet, anyone can threaten anyone, and you got to close all the fun. So that's one bit of bad news, obviously. Uh, what is it? Seems like everyone announced show was canceled due to technical difficulties. Burlesque. This is from the Scottish Sun. Overseas, curtain down. Burlesque the musical axed 1 hour before show, leaving Glasgow fans devastated. The hotly anticipated stage show was set to hit Glasgow stage, but was axed at the 11th hour. Well, then it wasn't highly anticipated. There's a lot of these articles where it basically like no one's got their shit together and we're canceling it. Right? It wasn't even necessarily bankruptcy. It's just it's a world where I'm expecting 8th grade boys to have their shit together. Like if you put a bunch of 8th grade boys in charge of something, these are the results I'd expect. Or any entrepreneurs in Wyoming. Got to get my digs in. The musical, which is an adaptation of the Christine Aguilera film, follows an aspiring singer who leaves her small hometown for New York in search of her mother. Oh God, that sounds, oh my God. This is horrible. Hundreds of fans at the Theatre Royale on Hope Street were devastated to discover the show had been pulled due to a cast member falling ill. Oh, okay. Well, that member fell ill. All right. So that one's innocent. That one's not due to ineptitude. Please go back when I click back. Due to unforeseen circumstances, between the show will be postponed for a later date. Zombie burlesque Vegas shows. No, man. I'm all the rockabilly flapper adjacent. I'm not doing that. American Picker Stars cancels all burlesque performances. Oh yeah, that's right. She was a heartbreak family issue. Okay, that one's closed all of that. Let me do instead of cancel, let's do closed. I understand people get sick. Not now. The museum is closing. It's probably because I'm in a Las Vegas zip code. Let's show close. Let's just do news. Pay a visit to Dallas's Spicy Seasonal Cabaret Show before it closes. Cabaret Supper Club Danzo closes after 6 months at the works. One gal extended her burlesque star extends residency strip. Okay, but she looks thin. Oh, by the way, also link below. I saw it. You got to see it. I want you guys all right now to go into the discussion or the what is it? Not the comments, the description. There's a website I linked to called Ravishly, 16 plus and curvy burlesque dancers. you gotta go and look at the gal dressed like Boba Fett. I'm not fucking joking. And then you gotta see the gal, dude. It's horrible. And it just proved okay. It's for women. It's only women going to these things too. I'm going to support my bestie. Like this is not back in the day, Vegas dance girls who are in shape with the freaking fat. This is it, and I know why it doesn't last. It doesn't last because there ain't enough. You're not getting the guys. You're getting a handful of girls to go see your female friend live her dream. You're going to live it for as long as whatever hubby's or her monies or both monies last, the life savings, and then you can't make rent and they close it the fuck down. Oh God. Yeah, Ravishly, 16 plus and curvy burlesque dancers. Wait, can I share it? Oh no, I can't because there's some. Yeah, there's stuff that I get a strike because it's nude. Some of it is. So you guys get to look at it. It's horrible. Uh, Taboo, Sip on Delicious, Bubbles and Burlesque Show, See It Before It Leaves Town. Dita Von Teese. Now I know who she is because she dated a singer. Marilyn Manson, was it? She's doing her show. Brings back unique brand of burlesque to Oakland. Closes out summer live shows. These are not pioneering transgender cabaret and restaurant. Okay. San Francisco, sit down, everyone. Pioneering transgender cabaret and restaurant announces planned closure. The famed San Francisco cabaret restaurant has been a destination for seeing transgender entertainment for decades. Has it been decades? Closing the March 31st, the site can't be reached now. Okay. Vermont Burlesque Festival returns facing uncertain future. Downtown safety concerns. Oh, is crime an issue? Sexy Star Wars themed burlesque show returns to Petula Mula's Mystic Theater. Aquatics down. Wreck Bar mermaids say hotels sake their ass and stiff their pay. No. This is. Don't be like me in the 90s. Be like us who sat outside and saw the people walking in. If you have, hey, do you want to go to a burlesque show? Your answer is no, I don't. All right. This is not the classic old school, whenever the hell Moulin Rouge was that the 1890s? I don't know. This is not the Vegas 60s, 50s showgirls. This is not it. This is for larger women to go and play make believe. That's what it is. It's a money losing industry, I'm going to bet. I don't have the RMA data, but based on what I saw, this is not going to be your, like, oh my God, you want to see, so I'll tell you this, the acrobatics one. What the heck are those shows called? They're incredibly impressive. Why can't I? Hang on. Las Vegas most popular shows. It's not the Blue Man Group. Top Gen. Cirque du Soleil. That's impressive. Cirque du Soleil is impressive. But if you're ever in Vegas or Iowa, yeah, don't. No. All right, that's it. Questions, answers, assholeconsulting.com. I'll see you guys later. Toodles.